And this is why Krishan shouldn't have been on this show. Because if people get upset with each other or upset with her, they can't fight her because she's pregnant. But why put her on this show?
Tell me what's your motive?
Hey y'all! What's going on, my girls and my gays and my baddies? It is me, the Godfather. And I am back with another Baddies East review for you guys. You guys, we're on episode 4. And I must say, this is the episode when stuff finally hits the fan. I finally got something to sink my teeth into. I finally can read people down to the white meat. This is the episode when we seen Tehseki demolish Marsh. And I must say I'm here for it. After watching how this whole thing transpired, I'm here for it. Marsh, I'm gonna just say it right now. If we was back in the streets, if we was at home, Marsh should have been done way worse. So, if you guys want to get my tea and my thoughts on this episode, then be sure to like, be sure to comment, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Click that bell to be notified of all my latest updates. And as you guys can see, I got the grabbers on. I got the grabbers on. Let's get into this video. Alright, you guys. So we start off episode 4 where we left off in the last episode. Basically, Tehseki trying to get to Natalie. Her and Krishan were throwing things in Natalie's direction. Natalie's dodging shit like she's Blade. You know, basically not getting touched by nothing they was throwing. And she kind of felt like the whole conversation, the whole situation was kind of stupid. So she kind of just tuned herself out of it or tried to make the best of the situation. Like, you know, she was copping jokes. She was like, you know, she started yodeling like she was a fucking opera singer. You know, y'all know Natalie. She loves to give us a show. And out the corner of my peripheral, I see Scotty staying beside Natalie. So then I see a whole pimp whore relationship going on in front of our eyes. You know she gotta stay close to her pimp, but she's not gonna bust a grape though. She's not gonna fight if push came to shove. Scotty not gonna do nothing. And we still see Natalie trying to explain why she got involved. All Natalie keeps saying is, you know, Krishan put me in the middle of it, you know, and I was just being a friend, so I got involved. But like we all been telling Natalie, there are sisters. You know, if push come to shove, they're gonna have each other back. So we would hope, but apparently not. But you know, in this moment, it was like, why get yourself involved in something that had nothing to do with you, Natalie? You look stupid. Teseki basically not trying to hear nothing. Teseki not trying to hear nothing when Natalie's saying. She's in eating mode. So Natalie, your saxophone chin ass, you should just stop trying to explain the situation. In this moment, they're not trying to hear it. They're trying to fight. They're trying to come after you. They're trying to put blows on you, bitch. Like, so just stop explaining it, you know, and prepare yourself for battle. That's all I want to see. All I want to see you do is move security out the way. Tell security go take a lunch break, and you and Teseki get in the field. You know, I'm telling y'all, if Natalie would have told security go on a lunch break, I'm gonna get in the field with this bitch. Like, y'all know how iconic that would have been. Like, if Natalie would have got in that field with Tehseki, I'm not sure she would have won, but if she would have got in that field with her, I give tears when tears is due. Although you can't beat her, you got in that field. You not copping, please. You're not hiding behind security. You're not trying to explain nothing. She don't want to hear the explanation. She don't want to hear the truth. All right, cool. Get out the way, and we're gonna handle this the only way we know how. Throwing fisticuffs. Alright, Tehseki get tired of trying to get the Natalie, her and Krishan over it, and I'm over these hoes too. It's too much screaming going on. Natalie's chin melting. So it's like, okay, we gotta get, like, let's move on to the next scene, please. I'm over it at this point. Like, did not go thump. Move on, Zeus. Move on to the next scene. Y'all pissing me off. Taking too long to transition. Alright, so the next scene happens, and Tehseki and the rest of the girls, basically the whole cast, go to the next house, you guys. They go to the next house, you guys, and I'm not even gonna lie, this house looks worse than the last. Like, DC, what kind of houses y'all have? Who Airbnb account this is? Like, what is going on? It's giving low budget. It's giving George Washington Carver. It's giving Confederate versus the Union, bitch. I mean, like, girl, it's giving very much presidential tease. Like, if DC houses made like white houses, I'm never visiting y'all. Like, y'all gotta get y'all stuff together. I don't know who Airbnb account this is, but girl, the girls are obviously poor. Like, I don't like it. The house got dungeons in it and shit. They complain about this house, but at this point, these hoes complaining about everything. Like, they act like they got so much couth in the world. Like, they coming from palaces and shit. Like, girl, come on now. Y'all all this complaining. Like, they complaining about the house situation. Yes, we get it. The house is not giving. All right. shut up. We all know you're gonna stay there, so shut up. And it was in this moment I realized, and it's a side note, why the fuck does Krishan have 5011 chains on her neck? Like, you mean to tell me every night she takes every chain off, and every morning she puts every chain on? Like, Krishan, you heavily pregnant, bitch. Like, you walking around with 5011 chains on your neck? Like, what? Like, this is why I can't get into Krishan. Like, this is why I be want to roast and gag her every time I see her. Because it's always some foolishness going on. Like, who? All you need is a good 2 chains. That's it, my love. Alright, so we leave house B. We leave them to fend for themselves, you know, get to know the house. And we see house A. We see the 3 musketeers going out. Minus T. T said she wasn't going out. So we see Rolly, we see Scotty, and we see Natalie. Alright, they all going to the club, you guys. And it was at this point I realized Rolly ass must still be fresh. Because when she sat down in that seat, like she did, like, ooh, I know that ass. I know it hurt. I know it hurt. Y'all stitches ain't even dissolved yet. Yet y'all trying to be on this show and going out to the club. That's why you gotta bring that pillow everywhere. Like, your ass, like, you hurting, my good girl. You hurting. You know you hurting. Yet you want to get on this show that bad. I hope it's worth it. I hope it's worth it. That ass red, y'all. That ass raw. And here she going out to the club. And then I remember Tehseki said, don't touch her waist. She just got her body done. So we got 2 bitches on the show with freshly done bodies. They haven't been molded into place yet. So Van B is also on the way to the club. Y'all, Van B is packed down like an 08 Honda, bitch. I mean, it's packed like an 08 Honda going to the club on a Friday night. I mean, y'all, this jam packed. Camilla in the back getting her hair done. People get their makeup done. Like, it look hot as Methuselah on that. It look hotter than 5 big bitches in a trunk in there. Like, I mean, it look congested. It look hot. It look stuffy. It's just it's too many women energy on one vein as it is. Like, y'all already got a stud on there who don't like to be around girls like that, you know, because she been raised around men her whole life. So you got her on there. Van A got 3 people. They got all the air conditioning in the world. Van B packed that. Girl, that's a shame for Van B. So I guess this is where Tehseki and Krishan issues popped up, because Tehseki was like, where's Ray Ray, Moose Knuckle, and Palm Tree? And Krishan was like, you know I'm not cool with Ray Ray, Palm Tree, and Moose Knuckle, so why are you inviting them out? And Tehseki said, I didn't invite them. I didn't say their name. All I said was Ray Ray. And I'm like, Tehseki, bitches, you dumb? Like, you literally just said these. You literally just said Moose Knuckle, Ray Ray, and Palm Tree literally a few seconds ago. So, my good girl, either something not working in your brain, or you just really like a op at this point, because your sister said you invite people out to the club that you not cool with. And y'all already on bad footing. Like, Krishan been mad with you ever since you said that you was gonna be slapping folks, and you never slapped folks. You was in their face, you know, being chill with them. You was on your grown woman. When Krishan wanted you to be she wanted you to be a yes man. You on grown woman, she wants you to be a yes man. Tehseki, I don't know if you realize that, but Krishan been mad with you ever since then. So those 2 eventually got into it, and y'all, at this point, I'm like, I already knew what's coming. Like, that's why you can't have family on the same show. Like, one person that's starting, or one person that's trying to rise up and, you know, make a name for themselves, it's going to cause conflict every time. So why don't 2 getting into it, y'all, the rest of the vein just like this. We don't see nothing. We ain't saying shit. We staying out of it. Like, everybody was scared to say anything. So I think it was Sky. Sky was like, y'all calm down, y'all sisters, you know. And Tehseki told Krishan, like, you really showing out in front of these cameras. Like, you know I didn't say those names. Tehseki, you did. Like, Krishan had a valid reason to be upset with you. Now, do she try to act in front of the cameras? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not cool with Krishan, so I don't know. But that's your sister. So you say she was? Okay, she was. But you did say those names. Like, you know, if she don't like them people, why are you inviting them out to the club? Alright, so them 2 going back and forth, and Tehseki told Krishan, like, I would beat the shit out you on here. And I'm like, bitch, you will beat up a pregnant lady? And this is why Krishan shouldn't have been on this show. Because if people get upset with each other, or upset with her, they can't fight her because she's pregnant. But why put her on this show? Y'all know Krishan, y'all know what Krishan do. Krishan fight somebody, she'll fight anybody. Whether she got shot, stomped out, she gonna always fight somebody. But they gotta spell her because she's pregnant. And most people don't want to do that. Like, most people just want to fight. You know what I'm saying? So it made Tehseki look horrible in that moment to say she gonna beat up her sister pregnant and all. It did. It made her look like an animal. But on GP in real life shit, I could totally understand where she's coming from. And that's why I say, Zeus, y'all dropped the ball by putting Krishan heavily pregnant ass on the show. Like, she shouldn't have been on this show at all, in my opinion. Like, she could have been a good EP in the background, setting up a scene or something. But to be a cast member on a van full of people, this girl is heavily pregnant. She could have been on a van by herself. Like, that was a safety hazard. But basically, long story short, Tehseki went to fight Krishan because she felt like Krishan was acting tough in front of the cameras, and she don't get down like that. So they pull up to the club, and Tehseki and Krishan still going back and forth. Bitches saying, I'm the big dog. Somebody saying, I raised you, bitch. Like, they was hitting below the belt, and everybody still being stone-faced, trying to ignore it all. And Krishan crossing over seats, over people's head, trying to get out the van, right? As soon as Krishan got out the van, somebody went whoosh, threw an egg, almost took Krishan's fucking tooth out. She already missing a tooth in the front. You trying to take the second one out too, bitch? She gonna be like, she ain't gonna have no front teeth in the front of her mouth. Like, I mean, y'all, if Krishan would have walked the 1 millisecond further, that egg would have popped the piss out her in her face. Zeus gets a better security. The security could not do nothing. The security could not control the crowd. The security, like, what kind of security is this? Like, security putting the girls in harm's way. Y'all trying to film content and shit, but y'all see people going crazy on the sidelines, like, control the shit. Alright, so after all that commotion died down, the girls finally exit the van. Y'all, everybody looked like a dream, bitch. I mean, everybody looked it magnifique. Everybody looked it amazing. Side note, Camilla, I did not want to point this out to you because I know you. I think you just had a baby. I know, my good girl. I know, and I love you. But every time I see Camilla, my eyes instantly go to the football. It do. I'm sorry. It ain't just me. It catches everybody's attention. I'm gonna speak on Camilla. Camilla, I feel like you didn't wear the right thing for this occasion. Now, mind you, but your face card, your face not declining anywhere. We take your payment anywhere. Your face is it. But the fit itself don't fit the body you currently have. Now, I love your confidence. I love it. I wish I had it. But it just keep catching my attention. But like I said, I love you. Your face not eating. Moving on. I just had to throw that out there. So the girls get into the club, right? Everybody looking like dreams, looking like the ugly bitch's worst nightmare. The girls that eat. So Krishan gets on the stage performing It's a Vibe all the time, I never personally listened to the song. So that was the longest I ever heard the song. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. And I'm thinking it's just one performance, and we done. We gonna drink and everything. Out my peripheral, I see Marsh, moose knucklehead ass, on side of Krishan. So I'm like, we got the op on the stage. We got the op getting camera time. So we filming the ops. So Natalie walks in the club, y'all, doing mid-performance, And she's in the back of the club. She said all Krishan's family and friends were there. So she kind of felt like it was a setup. So she threw a tantrum and she stormed out the club and was like, if we want to make it the Krishan show, go ahead and do it. But I'm not here with this. Like, she was going off, y'all. Natalie was heated. And I'm like, Natalie, like, you got all the security in the world. Like, why are you doing the most? Like, it's going to be okay. Nobody not going to jump on you, bitch. Like, you the EP of the show. You should be the most well-protected person on the show. So why is you doing the most? But y'all know, Scream Face, Saxophone Chin, loves this. She loves a scene. She loves to give us a scene. She got in the spreader van, y'all. So we go back into the club, right? And at this point, I realized it was a talent show. Here I'm thinking only Krishan, the only person that get on the stage and perform, because we know she's a rapper, right? Here come Rolling, trucking her big monster truck looking ass up there and started performing. Your ass is raw. Why are you up there shaking it? I'm like, so you a rapper too, Rolling? And I'm like, girl, Zeus, why y'all made all the hoes perform? I don't care about nobody music on that stage. I don't even care about Krishan music. So why everybody on the stage performing? Yo, I literally had to skip. I want to skip so bad, but I'm like, let me just go get through this shit. So then came up Mariah. Y'all, I swear to God. When Mariah got up on that damn stage, y'all, I hollered. When Mariah took it upon herself and started doing a Jersey dirty wine, bitch, and it's move your body, move your hips. Mariah did the saddest fucking twerk I ever seen in my life. Mariah, you saying move your body, move your hips, bitch, you have neither. And then she started saying, sing this song, y'all know it, Once Upon a Time. Now, Mariah, that's the only thing we know you for. That's it. Your old music not hitting, your new music damn sure not hitting. Like, Zeus, why y'all making me sit through this travesty? And then T got on the stage and started rapping. Zeus, I'm not about to sit here and watch every club performance and all these hoes going on the stage like it's a talent show. I'm not about to do that. Like, I'm not about to waste my $6 to watch these hoes give a talent show performance. I'm not about to do that. Like, we don't care about y'all music. We barely care about y'all. We just want to see y'all fight and shake a little ass. That's it. Y'all going up on the stage, not even performing, lip syncing to the songs. So, this where the episode gets good at for me. Because when all the girls exited the club, apparently when the cameras were down, that's when Krishan got Marsh and Janet to jump on Tehseki. Girl, Tehseki going off and it's something. This bitch sick them girls on me. I'ma get her. Like, yo, it was just a whole commotion. Long story short, security could not handle shit. Like, security didn't know what they was doing. Like, fans getting on sprinter vans. Krishan heavily pregnant. They didn't want the girl to go get in the car to escape the scene. They wanted her to stay in front of the cameras. Like, fans trying to fight security. Like, what was going on? Like, that's why I don't go out to no clubs, because somebody could have just started shooting out there. Like, it was just a clusterfuck, y'all. A complete commotion. Like, nobody could get anybody to calm down, right? So, y'all, basically, Krishan, you was wrong. You got to jump your sister. I could say that you was dead wrong for that. You got your friends to jump your sister. So, the next morning, the three musketeers just sitting around a table, you know, commiserating on what they did. Janet, Marsh, and Krishan. And long story short, you know, they were saying they didn't like the fact that Tehseki was talking to Krishan the way she was, so they was going to just handle Tehseki when it was time. Krishan told her, let me tell you what Marsh big nose ass said. Marsh told us, Krishan said, jump Tifa, and they did it. I can't make this up. Krishan found her some yes men. Tehseki wasn't gonna be our yes man, but she had two more in our back pocket. She had two more minions in our back pocket to do our dirty work for. Because the whole time, to me, is really giving you want. Like, I feel like if Krishan wasn't pregnant at all during this season, her and Tehseki would have fought. Because they both stand on business. Krishan never was backpedaling and pussy popping to me, and Tehseki never gave it to me either. So I felt like if Krishan wasn't pregnant, those two would have fought. And I feel like Krishan would have jumped into that. If they did jump, it would have been a 3-on-1. That's just how I see it. But basically, Tehseki won her one-on-one with all of them. She would have catch her fades with those two. And Marsh and Janet is down for the ride, baby. They're down to scrub the float. If they could have seen the future, they wouldn't want to do that. And in the midst of all of that, you know, Krishan was like, you know, I'm the big dog anyway, so get your camera time. So, like, and that just furthermore proves my point. Like, this is just competition with each other. Like, Krishan feel like Tehseki is going to compete with her and try to take her spot as head of the table in her household. Like, Tehseki got a personality, you know, people like her, she's likable, she's a fighter. She's basically Krishan, but the more calmer, mature person, the one we can tolerate. You know, she might not have a personality that much, but we can tolerate a rational person. We can't tolerate a crackhead like Krishan. And I call her a crackhead because any bitch that run behind a man the way she did in the past is a crackhead to me. She got dick juice on her brain. Krishan was like, get your camera time. It don't matter. I'm the big dog anyway. There's that. So the next scene we seen Smiley walk out in her champagne lingerie, baby. She looked good. Smiley looked good, bitch. Smiley is a really pretty girl, a really pretty bush queen to me. Like, her and Rhoda was having a conversation, hashing out what happened the night before. And basically, we all in agreement, like, that's your sister, bitch. Like, why you got the ops, your friends, jumping on your sister? Like, if my friends got into it with me, my friends wouldn't even dare try to jump in there or let alone attack my sister. Like, it's just common sense. It's just pure morals at this point, right? Pretty much everybody is in agreement. And then after that, I'm going to fast forward through this because it was basically everybody was recapping the night before. We get a scene straight out of Love and Hip Hop, you guys. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Why did production think it was okay to walk in front to Tehseki and Mariah Lynn? They made the background look so fake. It looked so much green screenish. Like, I hated the whole scene. I laughed when I seen the scene because I was like, this comes straight off of VH1. Like, I hate when y'all put cameras in front of a bitch and walk in front of them. Then whoever in the editing room putting y'all in front of them, like, it was stupid. But basically, long story short, Tehseki told Mariah Lynn what happened. Mariah Lynn is on the same type of time we are all on. She felt like that was wrong. And she will basically want Tehseki and Natalie to squash their beef. So she's going to talk to Natalie for Tehseki, you know, for them to get over that. But she said, like, you know, she's gonna be Tehseki's sister. If push comes to shove, she'll fight for her. You guys, it was at this point in the episode, I was tired of these hoes. I'm sorry. It was basically the same thing. We all recapping the same thing. So I'm about to skip a lot of shit because they wasn't giving me much of nothing. It was everybody recapping. Basically, the whole house was all in agreement. What Krishan allowed to happen was wrong. And I might roast Mariah a lot of time, but Mariah got heart. Mariah will always get in a blend with somebody. That's one thing I see. She can't fight that much, but the bitch got heart. And sometimes heart is enough to get you on my side. If I feel like if push come to shove and I'm about to fight somebody and you behind me 10 toes down, whether you can win or not, I'll keep you as a friend because you're a real one. I like Mariah for that. I like that quality of her. I like that. Fast forward, we see Natalie giving Vicky the details on what happened the night before. Vicky was such a non-motherfucking factor in this whole episode. And then the next episode, she got her ass whooped. She gonna be God's advocate, and she really was a devil's advocate to me. Like, you sitting there, Vicky, you condone the fuck shit. I don't care. I feel like this is the whole act you putting on. You really do condone this fuck shit. So long story short, everybody commiserating and saying that was wrong. And then we got a scene with Mariah Lynn and Natalie trying to squash Tehseki's beef with Natalie. You know, we all kind of feel like it's stupid. You know, Tehseki looks up to Natalie. You know, Natalie says she got involved off the strength of Krishan, really. And they shouldn't be beefing at this point because Tehseki and Krishan is now beefing. So, long story short, House V is trying to go out to the club, right? But Natalie told them to come over to the house. Everybody in good club attire, you guys. Everybody looking good. Everybody looking good, right? At this point in time, y'all, I need some action, right? Because after the beginning part of the episode, y'all, I was bored to death. I was like, it's too much recapping going on. Give me some juicy shit. So House B pulls up to House A, right? They get out the car. Natalie tells them, let's go in the backyard. Bitch, the girl's getting bit up by flies. They got their good club clothes on. Next thing we see is Tehseki. Tehseki walk up with the same clothes she had on earlier in the day. Waist trainer, gym shorts, shoes on, little tank top. She in eating mode. Next we see Krishan and her two hooter hoes walk up behind her with matching shirts and bottoms on. So we know it's giving thump, thump, thump. It's finally giving thump, thump, thump time. It's finally giving it. So before they got to the fight, Natalie walked up to Tehseki and was like, you know, I apologize for getting involved in that. Me don't have no beef going on. I don't want to be no bad blood between us because I'm going to let you get your fade with them. And they hugged it out. You know, clap, 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 clap. It was a storyline to me anyway. So it was time to get active and get in the field. So Marsh became the first victim. She became the victim. She became victim number one. And I'm pretty sure we all seen the clips, you guys. We've seen this for too long. Come on. Let me teach. Whooped Marsh's ass. She fucks you up, Marsh. You didn't even pinch the girl look like. You like soft jaw bitch. You biting your tongue and shit. You was nervous or something, Marsh? Like Tehseki folded you like a panini. She ate your ass down to the white meat, to the gristle. Tehseki ate. So in the next episode, we see Tehseki trying to get to Janet, and Mariah Lee comes and just popped the piss out of Janet. And, you know, Janet must have felt played, and we see Vicky in the background saying Jesus loves you and everything like that. And so Janet went and whooped on Vicky's ass. And then we see DJ Sky trying to run up on Anna. That was Baddies episode 4 in a nutshell, you guys. Basically, everybody was on the same type of time I'm on. We all feel like Krishan was dead wrong for what she did. Although we could understand, you know why you did what you did at the end of the day, that's your sister. Bitch, I could see if it was your cousin down the line, we wouldn't have cared that much, but it's your sister, bitch. Like, that's your blood. Like, come on now. Like, you handled that way wrong, but Tehseki got her leg back. Tehseki whooped Marsh's ass. And I was here for it. I wanted her to beat her even more. Sometimes people need to be in the hood. Sometimes we gotta go back to the hood with this type of stuff because security don't need to be involved. We need these two bitches to get it in there. I mean, fight till they pass out because that was dead wrong. That was dead wrong. Krishan lost so many cool points with me, and I don't like yes men. So Janet and Marsh, y'all was already in the negatives with me. Tehseki says she eats, and she showed me she could eat, baby. So I ain't got no complaints here. But that's all, you guys, for Baddies East episode 4, you guys. It was a snooze fest, to say the least. It was, y'all. I'm tired doing this review. Like, shit. Y'all see me, I'm tired. But that's all for this review, guys. So be sure to like, be sure to comment, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Click that bell to be notified of all my latest updates. And like I said, if there's anything in particular you want to see, then get down below. Don't be scared to talk. Let's talk about this episode, you guys. Don't give me no spoilers on the next episode because I know I'm behind. I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to avoid all the spoilers on social media. But these tight ass hoes be everywhere. I'll see you on the next review, guys. Bye.